He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed a line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitation. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the god.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you...
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco-Dio.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outside. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Islands. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montaria.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea hours. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm...
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments...
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
What now?
Ready to depart?
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days...
This place here.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho, then!
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master of the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly...
Tis a land within an archipelago, where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of...
How have they managed to avoid the Church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the Crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table...
Why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill.
Nay, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple.
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner too!
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now.
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again.
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that...
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it?
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown theocracy struggled with them for years, so how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun!
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Hear us speaking?
Seriously.
Speaking of...
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is, then the fight is on. There. Here we go. Then...
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage.
Quite.
Got it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But... But...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness. Sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey. Now then. However,
Got it.
yeah.
All right.
Come look at this!
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the... It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out still. Best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep.
Incredible!
Well. Oi.
That...
Huh?
Enough.
That is well. I see.
Let's go.
All right.
Here.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible... rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel...
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak...
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Chief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me. Still, I had to make sure. See for myself whether Lady Juna is on off.
Come on, you two.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the...
What's happening?
seriously.
No way!
You having a laugh?
What to do?
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? Now then. Well, well.
What now?
Oh. Incredible.
All right.
I must apologize.
What?
Why, that's...
Just a sec.
But why? Did I?
Hey.
However, may we both come to know truth.
This one's important.
Until next time. Welcome.
What now? I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger.
All right. All right. All right. I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'll always aim higher.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
I've learned a new skill.
I see. Fasten this right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go!
Oh.
I knew I could do it!
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I've learned a new skill!
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I knew I could do it!
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I've learned a new skill!
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
could do it!
I see. Fascinate. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I'll always aim higher!
I see. Fascinate. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I knew I could do it!
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I've learned a new skill!
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go!
Oh.
I knew I could do it!
All right. Oh. You'll come again.
doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, or help!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, still? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Here! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
Magic Seeker! Maybe charging in. I won't hold back! Roar!
You hit their weakness!
I can't
That's
afford to
your
hold
opening,
back.
Captain!
Swordmaster! Swordmaster!
Behold! We stand together!
I'll lend a hand myself.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. This'll be over up close and personal. No one here fights alone.
We'll team up!
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna.
Let's take
Now
heart.
they're weak to something new.
Let's set it up!
Maybe their brightest power. The magic seeds!
Come on! Retracted! That should make things a little easier on us.
Again, flesh wound.
My limbs feel heavy.
Hulkenberg's sick. She can't fight at her full strength.
Are you prepared? I'll crush you!
Not bad, eh?
I'll strive for greater heights.
Tremble before me.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidel.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but It's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking! You've got to be kidding!
Bail the water! You two, help us! What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust bucket!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You're right. Come on!
And so... Goodbye.
Sam! Oh!
What do you want? What do you want?
No.
A word of warning.
No.
Seriously. Well?
leave?
Got it.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
Oh my.
Well then.
Gosh!
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis, then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the...
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble...
Oh-ho!
Then...
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner...
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There is a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind them.
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this...
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good.
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Very funny, Gallagher.
I didn't tell any joke.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this, lads?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey!
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some... Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these...
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dump me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only one.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could...
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well, if we're lost.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall...
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the King's magic?
You beg for your life in vain.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for...
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on...
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for...
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the dragon. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume...
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us for...
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see...
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the island.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only... Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most...
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice...
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the... Because of your indecision, because you vaulted in your faith to the dragon god, your
I will have silence!
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be... Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace, if our island might be saved.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not...
This will surely... Priestess Yufa!
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find out.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a mass...
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get...
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the other?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the...
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at...
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still... I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's fed...
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some general...
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in.
We could just shut him up.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we...
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folk tale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy that?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just... Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you... Oh, you're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before?
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister? Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.